A massive, massive round of applause, Mr. Tom Kerridge.
Chef Daz, can you explain the first dish that we're going to be cooking?
So the first dish we're going to do today is becoming a bit of a classic of the Hand and Flowers. It's the Warm Gala Pie. It's like a posh pork pie with an egg in the middle. Start off with what we've got in the bowl. We have minced pork shoulder, lardo, and pork oyster, so the pork cheek. And into that we have some Worcester sauce. We have some chopped onions, some breadcrumbs.
We all know pork pies, and coming from the West Country, pork pie for me is the most amazing thing. But it's how do we make it better? How to get the amazing pork meat, how to get the pastry perfect.
So we've got some cracked black pepper, a bit of chopped sage, Worcester sauce like I said, and that just gets bound around a soft poached quail's egg. So we cook those for 2.5 minutes, straight into iced water and then peeled. Then we bind the force meat around the egg.
We wanted a puree and a sauce that goes with it really well, kind of like a mild curry sauce. So when I grew up on an estate in Gloucester called Matson, and it was Matson chippy and used to have chips with curry sauce. I didn't want to call it pork pie with chip shop curry sauce either, because it doesn't look right on a menu of a 2 Michelin-starred place, I don't think. Because wordplay and words on menus are really important. How you sell it, how you simplify things, what engages them into it. So that's the Matson sauce.
Now we're just going to wrap it in one layer of spinach. And then we make a pastry here. So this pastry is a polenta-based pastry. Standard plain flour, semolina, bicarb, water, and then lard. So pork fat. Just roll that out.
So this is the Gala Pie. It's baked, it's had a light egg wash on it. It should be nice and runny in the middle. So the next dish, venison dish. We always have a game dish on. It's a beautiful meat for using in the summertime because it's very lean. The idea of that pastry is continued on with this venison dish.
So it's Cotswold loin of venison, boudin noir puree. Okay, so the venison dish is just coming together now. So we've got the black pudding puree. So and then we've got a mushroom ketchup. So adds a lovely acidity to the dish. We're just going to carve this. Then we're going to season this. Szechuan pepper and Maldon salt, which we roast in the oven, which ties in with the ragout pie that also goes with the venison.
It's made with a venison ragout. We take the mince and we roast it heavily, and then it gets rehydrated back into a venison style stock.
Okay, so that's the finished dish. So we've got loin of Cotswold venison, black pudding puree, ragout pie, salt baked roots, and finished with one of these, which is a meaty quaver. It's a cow or a veal tendon. We pop on top.
That's it. So that's our venison dish.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the team of the Hand and Flowers. Tom Kerridge, Aaron Mulliss with 2 S's.
The opportunity to do something in-house, in trade, is fantastic because it gives inspiration for students, it allows people to ask questions about business and allows people to understand how we've grown as people in terms of the business and not just worrying about whether we're appearing on television or what show we're doing.
It's not all, glamour. This industry isn't, but it's a fantastic insight into what actually happens in the restaurant.